Okay, one more return. Alas. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna like make myself big. Because I'm not even here at all for some reason. Deactivate, activate. Hi! Why does it always do that? Oh. Anyways, I think I have like a third scene. This is the scene. This is the scene. Oh, get back here. This is the kitchen for the cooking show. We're gonna be cooking today. We got garlic pasta sauce. We got pasta. Quite a lot of it. Perfect cooking, use 5 liters of lightly salted water per 450 gram pack. Once water comes to a boil, add the pasta, stir occasionally. Once cooked, drain and season as desired. Sounds simple enough. So we got the pot, which has remnants of things on it. I forgot to clean it last night. We're going to clean that before we cook it again. Keep our pot nice and tiny. Shiny pot acquired. It says 2 liters. So basically don't make a whole pasta at once, is what it's saying. I get the memo. We'll just like do that for now. It's not entirely the 2 liters, but it's like better than no liters. This is the fast boil. Put it on high. Check on our sausages. They already seem to be cooking pretty well. I'm gonna turn them down a little bit. I'm gonna put them on like 350 for a little while. Cooked them insanely quickly, which I did not think was going to happen. I cooked them at 375 last time, and I was like, I wonder if I could turn up the heat a little bit. 400 is clearly a significant difference from 375. Good. still awaiting the mailman. The water's gonna boil. Oh, no, it's not gonna boil. Because I've turned the wrong handle. Make sure you turn the right stove element on. Common mistake. I only foresee disaster. You're just thinking about this, it's just like, this is not gonna end well. Nonetheless, we will continue. We're like 3 beers deep. It's probably like 3 beers too many when it comes to cooking food. Cheers to that. You're gonna see alright. I'm not a gang member. Truly humbled under God. That's what thug stands for. Yeah, that water is going crazy. Them sausages is going crazy. We'll see alright. Alright, hold on. I think we have like 25 seconds for like Elden Ring. Here, we're gonna do something stupid that's for sure gonna cause calamity. We're gonna equip our golden effigy and then maybe someone will actually summon us for like a battle, and then we're gonna like fight the battle, and then by the time the battle's over, we're gonna look back at like the boiling pot of water and it's gonna be overflowing everywhere, and it's gonna be like, oh, why did I do that? And then we'll never do it again because we'll have learned. I've just like understood now that like to live life you have to screw up. It just doesn't go any other way. You won't learn just by being told things. No one does. You'll warn and warn and warn and warn and warn. No one's gonna listen. Until you actually like have the mess up like right in your face. It doesn't make no difference. Right, these guys. The puppets. Chill. Alright though. Somber Smithing Stone 3! I needed one of those. This guy is mad tanky. He's beating me to death with a book. Some freaking There Will Be Blood shit. Where the fuck did you come from? Give me your cuckoo glintstone. Cuckoo. I was actually trying to figure out how to spell that word earlier today. I was like, I don't know how to spell cuckoo. Now I do. Seek church. Okay, jeez. You know, we were ad hominem this like that. Correct. I hear multiple cracklings. Investigation time. Deactivate. Activate. Turn. This is perspective 2. Voila. That's hot, man. I'm gonna assume these sausages are pretty much cooked. Which is good because I'm probably gonna have to eat one of them to be able to have the stamina to finish the rest of the food. Also, like, for whatever reason, like, our roommate has, like, left a baking sheet in there for, like, ever. So it's just, like, chilling there. It's slowly, like, crisping into, like, some new form of creation. It's undergoing chemical changes. What will it end up as? I don't know. It may evolve into a new life form. I may be none the wiser to a genius science experiment right now. The sausages will cool. The water will boil. Summoning sign. Summoning pool. Pool of summoning. Which means more war. More war. Lots of war. Yeah, come hither, nerd. Literally me when I'm like breakdancing. Jeepers creepers. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, I knew it, I knew it, I knew he was gonna get the best of me. I knew it. Freaking knew it. I can't wait to eat a sausage. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. My sorcery is better than yours. My sorcery brings all the boys to the yard. I don't think it does, actually. Okay, these guys are like crazy. Holy moly. Holy moly. That's the sound of water like escalating and like the particles are colliding with each other at increasingly faster rates. So it's kind of intense. I never really like listened to the sound of water boiling so intently before. I have to like be aware of that in my like subconscious while also elden ringing. Why do I make everything harder for myself? Because then things would be boring otherwise. You gotta gamify life a little bit. I'd be like, can I play Elden Ring and cook a delicious meal at the same time? Even though I don't know how to cook nor play Elden Ring. Yeah. Of course. Oh, he's gonna eat my runes. Oh no, he eats my FP. My focus points. My fun potatoes. Which is actually really light, because now I can't like throw blood at them. Really? A little odd damage. I'm gonna walk this way. That's not what I meant to eat. No, those are precious. We don't use those here. Alright, there's only one thing to do. Just to go all the way over to the rot cave and complete our mission. It's the only thing the preserving boluses are for. The water is gonna boil. Caffeination. That's the only way to multitask 17 tasks at once. Okay, the water is indeed like going crazy. It's kind of boiling a little bit. It's like lower the temperature down to like a 4. Yeah, like a 4. And then we have to open the pasta, right? Cafilta Alfonso. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it's giving me like wisdom. Some sort. So we have scissors now. We're no longer cavemen. We made probably a little bit more than half the moves. I'm throwing salt in that water because salt is good for noodles. I'm throwing quite a bit of salt in that water because I love salt. I'm a huge fan of salt. Salt to like the literal maximum. You're even gonna throw some black pepper in there. I don't think it'll do much. I don't know. Who knows? I sure don't. It's kind of just like floating on the top. Alright, now it's like at like the low boil. Maybe we turn it up to 6. And then we eat a sausage, because that's like the most important part of our mission. Okay, so my use the knife already. Sausages, they are looking good. I think they are made with goodness. Pleasant. Good like things. Good like many things, yeah. Like Santa Claus, like Egyptians, like many things. Many things are good. Alright, we have one sausage. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Uh-oh. How does one prevent the water from boiling over? Maybe lid. Does lid fix problem? I would never know. Maybe the lid is the key to preventing the water from boiling over. Oh. Nope, that is not the solution. That is not the solution. I'm gonna have to consult like the World Wide Web. Of course I was told. Google, why is my water over boiling? Often when boiling starchy items like pasta and potatoes, the pot is filled too high. Okay. We're learning. Fix that. The pot is most definitely filled too high. Maybe we turn the stove off completely and then we like fix the mess first. We're probably gonna have to like cook like a whole nother round of sausages to get this working. Hey, what's up, Martin? We're currently trying to make miss you too, brother. We're trying to make pasta. Why is my water over boiling? That's a good ass question, bro. I had to figure it out because the water started like flowing all over the stove. And then I was like, here, you can see, if I turn my second scene on, here, I'll bring the laptop over as best as I can without, like, the mouse. Okay, we just unplugged the mouse, actually. We can use wisdom here. Oh, it did not make a difference because the other cord got trapped on it. Hold on. Okay, maybe a little bit less. So we got the stove here. We're cooking the sausage and the stove. Or the pasta on the stove, indeed. So I put like some salt and black pepper in this water, and then like it like bubble up all over the place. Pasta. It's getting there. But then I turned the stove off because it was like baking the black pepper into the stovetop, and I was like, that's probably going to be a huge issue. Did you put salt in it? I did indeed put salt in it. I did not cover it with a lid, except for the second time. Then I did cover it with a lid, and it's still overboiled. It's still overboiled. And then I realized that the problem was deeper than just the lid. It's that I had too much water in the pot, I think. So I put a lot of the water out, and then I think we're better now. I would hope. But I decided, like, to eat one of the sausages first because I was like, to be able to finish this meal, I'm going to need a little bit of, like, recovery because this is getting pretty intense. And I got grease on my phone screen, man. No one ever told me being a chef would be this difficult. We're cleaning the phone screen. The pasta's actually kind of looking good. You need to have the pasta half submerged. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You need to have the pasta half submerged. The pasta was like double submerged. We had 2 layers of water and 1 layer of pasta, which is way too much water, I think. And then I was just playing Elden Ring here, as one might see on the other camera if I were to activate and deactivate here. I was just vibing out here in the Scarlet Rot tunnels, and then I looked upstairs. By upstairs I mean in the real world, and then I saw the pot, and then the pot was overflowing with water, and I was like, uh-oh, spaghetti-o, and not the good kind of spaghetti, but the bad kind of spaghetti when it's overflowing your pot. When you boil the water, it goes up, the steam escaping from the bottom, pushing the water up. So true. That's physics. That's physics. One would, not suspect it to be such a powerful force, you always, look at water boiling, and you're like, I guess you have to experience it to know it, And now I know. I'm wiser. Physics is based. Yeah, I was going to be a physicist before I was going to be a psychologist. And I was going to be a chemist before that, before I realized chemistry is just applied physics. See it every time, yet we don't know shit about it. So true, right? You don't until it's at your doorstep, making you until the water's boiling at you, you don't think about it. And then when the water is at your doorstep, it's too late. I have a torch for this reason. And now I think the pasta's almost ready, honestly. It boiled pretty quick. Maybe due to the fact that I had the heat so high. Oh, poison and scarlet rot. Thanks. It's funny how we as a species mastered the natural rules of our space to fit our own space. That is indeed very interesting. And we're the only species who's done that. No other species has mastered physics to accomplish their little weird things that they want to do. No other species. I just poisoned to death. And yet, even though with our mastery of physics, we still can't accomplish the simplest stuff because our knowledge is so located in certain individuals that we can't do anything. We have a serious problem with diversifying and spreading out the resources. The resources continually get concentrated, whether it be knowledge, whether it be power, whether it be money. We always seem to concentrate our resources on individuals, and then the rest of us suffer. Like me here, not knowing how to boil the fucking water. They could have taught me that shit in chemistry class instead of how to what makes a stable electron orbit. I know how that works. I guess I could have deducted that the water was going to boil over if I really thought about it. But who's doing that? I'm not building this. Helium, yeah, like the electrons, but not only helium, because there's like transition metals with like stable electron orbits. Like it's like it's really complicated, right? You're 1 year in chemistry school. Then what happened? You're like, fuck that. Cause I'm like, fuck that. Right. Yep. That's what happened to me too. I was like, I thought we were gonna like make shit explode, not fucking do math. And then literally all they were like is like, if you add like this many moles of like this shit and then like this many moles of that shit, then like what fucking shit do you get? And I'm like, bro, this is literally the same thing as adding like, how many apples does Steve have if you ate 3 of his apples? Like, bro, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. We have calculators. Why the fuck are you making me do this shit? It's insane. Cheers, brother. We have calculators, bro. It's literally, as my roommate was saying, the school system is literally just like busy work. Like, they just like make you do shit so that like the adults can go do their jobs and shit. It's like state sanctioned daycare. It's just crazy. Alright, this time I'm not fucking losing. Okay, Jesus. Get fucking past that, bitch. Dude, you know how many times I almost boiled the damn, or, well, it did boil the water. You know how much water overflowed trying to get me here, bro? Do you know how much I suffered for this? You have no idea. You have no idea. You would never. You think the battle against Radon was something? You know what it's like to have your water overboil on the pot? Oh, jeez. Fuck that clean rum, man. Dude, how many moles of water do you have to put in the pot to avoid 750 moles of pasta from overboiling? Can you tell me that? Can you riddle me this? Is literally, I just go by the eye with these kinds of measurements. Dude, I go by the eye with milligram measurements even, bro. You want me to like measure out like a bump of cocaine, bro? Like I'm just like 30 milligrams. I can see that shit, bro, with my eyeballs. I don't need the fucking scale. I don't need the fucking scale. Fuck you. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. All that shit is fucking nonsense. God gave you 2 fucking scales, bro. 4 scales. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he also gave us calculators in the form of like the fucking technology shit. In case your normal scales are like not precise enough. You don't have to fucking trip. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Dude, I may be too drunk, but you're a person I definitely vibe with in person. Bro, I've been feeling that, brother. That's what I'm saying. God fucking damn it. You don't gotta be too drunk to like have like a human connection and shit. That's just like normal shit. Society will make you think otherwise. Society will make you think that you gotta like figure out moles and shit to like have friends. Fuck no. If only my English was any better. Bro, don't even trip. I barely know how to speak English, and I'm like a premium English man. I've been learning that shit since day one. It's hard for me to have empathy. Well, I don't know. I consider myself actually a very empathetic person, almost to a fault. Which actually then, if you have too much empathy, you start to loop back around, you know. And then people are like, why are you so cruel? It's because I feel so strongly. It's like, you'd be surprised. Uh-oh. You can't win. Either feeling too much or too little both lead you back in the same spot. There's like a spear right behind my back. Let's see my third eye. Chill. I have a fish. I brought prawn. Yeah, that's right. Okay, chill. The heck, bro? But yeah, like, cause I get like really angry and passionate about things. Not like angry like I'm gonna like lash out at people, but like angry and like if I see injustice, then I like really feel the need to like act on it. Like I was like that dude in elementary school, like signing petitions to like get mean teachers like out, and like even like I'd go around like freaking beating up bullies that I didn't even know, just because like some kid was like, this guy hurt me, and I was like, okay, show the way, kid, I'm gonna kick this guy's ass. Because I was like a vigilante from the get-go. It's because what empathy does to you, bro. Like, you can't, like, if you feel strongly, you can't just sit and watch injustice go by. And it's why, like, the only reason society gets by is because everyone is, like, forced into apathy, because we're, like, bombarded by so much injustice that we can't, like, actually swallow it. So everything just, like, becomes overwhelming and we get paralyzed. But in reality, I think, like, the human baseline is kind of empathy, because, like, you see your fellow man struggling, you know that could be you. That's the only way you survive, right? That's, like, built into our evolution from the get-go. So if we didn't have that, we'd be fucked. Because, like, then you would just, like, see your brother getting mauled by a lion, and you'd think, oh, like, that was, like, his problem. But it's not his problem, bro. That lion's gonna get hungry again, he's gonna come for you. That's just thinking of it on, like, a solely logical way. Which I don't believe is, like, the basis of reality, because obviously, like, logic doesn't, it dissolves itself. You just follow that logic far enough, and then it comes back around on itself. I get it, dude, but empathy, I don't know, man. If you're too nice, people take advantage for it, because most of them are not empathetic. I entirely agree with you. I would say that's not necessarily a problem of empathy, though. If you can, like, almost empathize back to the point where you understand that people are going to take advantage of you, and then you, like, don't be too empathetic, because then it's, like, more empathetic to, like, not give them shit. Oh, fuck off. It's, like, a balance, right, that comes. But, like, like, you can, like, I get it, though, because, like, I've reached that point where, like, people take advantage of me, and then I, like, want to just, like, I'm just, like, fuck humanity as a whole. But, like, yeah, empathy and moderation. But empathy in, like, at its fullest will root back to moderation, the same way that logic at its fullest starts to dissolve itself and realize that logic isn't the end-all, be-all. It's you logically realize that certain things are irrational. The same way that empathy will reach a point where you start to realize that true compassion is dispassion, that you have to stop feeling so strongly about every little thing if you want to be able to give compassion to everything. I would say these two are kind of like two opposite sides of a duality, because logically you would like be like self-preservation up to a point again. You follow either side of the duality, you reach the other side of the duality. So it doesn't really matter which side you go. Eventually you loop back around to balance. I am 22. But yeah, I No, it's all good. People do tell me I'm wise beyond my years or whatever. I say that a lot of trauma and substance use will get you there quickly. Very quickly. Not like drinking yourself into a coma. Well, that can do it if you're like the right person for it. Like you like do psychedelics or smoke weed even. Then you're gonna grow up very quickly. Usually. It could go the other way. There's always outliers. There's always outliers. Nothing is certain. You expect a gift? What do you want? January 21. I was born February 9th, 2002. So I'm like 11 months and like a few days older than you. I figured. But yeah, our ages are very close, very close. Final sip. Straight up. I feel like our generation, 2001 to like 2003, I don't know, maybe it's because we were all like basically 9/11 babies. We have like some like intergenerational trauma that like was passed down upon us because people of our age are not like the others. I notice this. The people who are just slightly older than us and the people who are just slightly younger than us have very significantly different psychologies. So I'm guessing there's like some sort of like epigenetics at play here, where like the people who are like a product of like 9/11 stress sex are like literally built different. Going backwards. Sure does look like it. Yeah, this does not look familiar at all. 9/11 wasn't that influential in Europe, or like it was, but it wasn't our fight. Yeah, of course, 100%. 100%. I'm Canadian, so it's like, you're not gonna offend me. I mean, I don't know. I'm not one to get offended by anything, really. Because it's not my fight. Even if you're like dissing me personally, it's not my fight. That's your fight. I don't think we're going to survive this one. Called it. Where the fuck is the mailman? Ah, don't worry about it, bro. I'm like pretty much unoffendable. You'd have to try really, really hard. You're more likely to irritate me than to offend me. I'm not sure I get offended by things anymore. I can't remember the last time something offended me. But yeah, you can definitely irritate me. If you like give me like sensory overload. That'll do it. Besides that, yeah, I don't really get offended. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate you too. We're dialed in this time. We're getting to the bottom of this goddamn Forsaken Cave. I mostly ignore those things. I really just ignore bad emotions and feelings. I was like that as well. Then I realized that ignoring bad emotions and feelings doesn't really make them go away, that they just kind of like all like kind of pile up in the background, and then like your baseline starts to slowly sink into oblivion. And then I realized that like the true best way is to not ignore, rather like kind of like there's like radical acceptance basically. It's like you just realize everything is what it is, and you just like say fuck it. And in a way, some people will be like, that's kind of like ignoring it, but it's not. There's like a balance. Okay, you need to get the fuck out of here. Fucking Christ. Okay. Keep using your brain, bro. Keep using your brain or you're gonna die. You don't want that rot. You don't want that rot. Oh, the rot is on you. The rot is on you. The rot is on you. Look at your health bar. Look at your health bar. Look at your health bar. Whatever. Yeah, I'm always like, it is what it is, even if my boss told me I'm fired. To be like, well, it is what it is. Right. But like, it's okay that those things make you feel like negative emotions, right? Because like, oh, your boss tells you you're fired. That's going to hurt. You know, it's okay to be hurt by those things. It's just like you have to have like some semblance of balance, because like the fact that your boss tells you you're fired is not the end of the world. But to ignore all the negative emotions is also a problem. You have to like, you have to not care about feeling bad, really. Again, if you take not caring to its ultimate, then you like actually loop back around to feeling again. So say logic always dissolves itself. No matter what your ideology is, if you take it to the ultimate, you literally fall back into whatever it was you were trying to avoid. Right. I'm like the same. You have to... I'm working on laughing more and smiling more and crying more. So I relate to that. Because there was a long period of time where I didn't cry at all. Then I like started to cry more. So I'd like rediscovered emotions for a little bit, and then I'd fall out of it, and then I'd stop crying for long periods of time. Then I'd come back around to emotions, and I'd be like, okay, I start feeling again, starting to feel again. So it's a back and forth thing. It takes time to really like get comfortable with your emotions, especially as a man, where it's like society's kind of telling you have to always put yourself together constantly and like always like show like a sign of strength. But in reality, true strength is being able to be vulnerable, because that's like when you're at your weakest. And if you're able to show weakness, that's like the truest sign of strength, because strength is like having trust that you're going to be okay regardless, you know. Society. I remember that I was trying to cook. We're gonna like do like a little turning of the screen. I do it to myself too. Absolutely. It's always like that. Alright, bro. See, the soup has like, soup. Yeah, I guess it's a soup. You boil it down to its fundamental existence. Wondrous. Now what we can do is get the I can't believe it's not butter from the fridge. I can't believe it's not butter. I can't believe it's not butter, but it's not bad. I'm taking like a spoonful of this shit and throwing it in there to you know, lubricate the noodles. I want some more salt in that because I have low blood pressure, except for when I have high blood pressure. Please, sir, watch your stimulant intake. Anyways, I got a can opener from the can opener store. That's where you get can openers. Real shit. I don't know how to use a can opener though. Watch me figure this out. Live action figuring out how to use a can opener. I thought there were no people that could understand me before I expanded my personal bubble until I started to talk to strangers from different countries. It was the exact same for me as well. Like, I grew up in like that place where it was like, oh man, it's done for like sociality. Everyone's like not gonna understand me, and then I found myself when I started to talk to people in like different. I just opened myself up to like whoever. Yeah, 100%, bro. And you know you're gonna find people who are around you who are also the same. You know, the same way that I felt like there was nobody in my life who felt the same, and then I started to find people. They are there. It's just that it's hard to find them. What the fuck is a can opener? And there's a lot of people who will like feel the same as us, but like not like the people who are like on the verge, you know what I'm saying? Like they haven't like fully been able to reconcile what is happening to them, because like what we're experiencing is kind of like a dissolution of the self, right? And then there are people who are like on the verge of that, but haven't really like they're not really willing to take that next step because oftentimes they don't trust themselves. I thought I had it. I think we're getting there. Maybe. What the frick? Okay, hold on. Okay, this time it's like... Okay, we got the... This is like attached to the can this time. Feeling wise. Ugh. How the fuck do you use a can opener? From another cup. It's a Czech saying for a different topic. I think that if there were different countries, I would feel more lost. You know, that's fair enough, because I think there's like a purpose for everything that's going on, you know? Like the fact that there are different countries, that there are different species and everything, you know, this diversity is here for a reason, that we're able to see ourselves in things that appear different at a surface level. The fact that we're able to explore these things that are different at a surface level and then find that they're the same fundamentally is like important, I think, because it's currently like it draws us out because we see something that's different, and then it pulls us back within ourselves when we realize that that thing that appears different is actually the same fundamentally. Absolutely, you're entirely right about that. Gosh darn it. How the fuck do you use a can opener? Hold on, we're gonna Google it. How to use can opener. Place the can on flat countertop. Spread the arms of the can opener. We're good at that. This separates the sharp cutting wheel and the notched feed wheel. Line up the two wheels. It's a good thing for now, but in the long run, we're talking about survival of humanity itself, it's not good. I would agree, and I would say, once again, it's going to dissolve itself, because we're going to, again, look outwards, drawn by curiosity at the differences. We're going to look outwards, and we're going to be looking at it, and then we're going to find that it's all fundamentally the same, and then we're going to dissolve the boundaries again. It's just like a push and pull kind of thing. One organism constantly like expanding and contracting. So I'd say it's not to worry. Exactly. Yeah, we're curious about things that are different, just to realize they're actually the same. Exactly. Line up the two wheels, squeeze the can. Line up the two wheels, squeeze the can together. Okay, we really want to like pinch. Turn the knob clockwise. The knob, use the knob. I guess that makes sense. Why else would there be a knob on it? Okay, this is like really hard. Okay, maybe we need like a video of this shit. fucking can openers, bro. We're like almost there. Wait, is that the sound of the can opening? Not quite. Damn you, Mr. Can. Are you as fluent in English as you are, dude? Well, I think it would like... You've heard me speak it. You're not that bad. And I think that in time, if you like continually practiced, you get good at it. I've heard worst, for sure. Like, say like French is not my first language, but I'm able to speak enough that French people can understand me. Dude, what the fuck is a can opener? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. Right back. We're back. Let me see how you're opening. I was learning French today. I learned it just to pass the exams. Let me see how you're opening the can. I might help. I'm a maintenance worker after all. I should know all shit mechanics. Okay, so here, hold on. Let me get my camera back. So they're telling me that you put the thing like attached to this, like this kind of, and then you squeeze. You line the wheels up. You squeeze it together. I've already screwed up, haven't I? I feel like it should be like pinching on the side of the can. That part I've not gotten it. It has to be the small wheel near the lid. Okay. Small wheel near the lid. Okay. There should be a cutout for the can. A cutout. Yeah, I think I see that. Like there's like a wheel, like a line or whatever. Okay, so you want to line up the two parts of the can. Get both sides in. On the opener. Turn clockwise. Here, I think I got it. Wait. Holding on. Show me the can opener. This is the can opener. It's got two wheels. It's got a knob to turn the gears to make the thing cut. I feel like you put the one gear in, like on the can, like you lock it in, like in between the two gears, I would imagine, because there's like two gears. So you put the can rim in between the two gears, can rim in between the two gears. Then you put the other can rim in between the other two, the cutter and the two gears, and then you close it. Okay, we're getting somewhere then. That much fundamental understanding is a big improvement. It's a little bit tricky to manage that much. Really? This is the best we could do as a human species? Can opener? Sharp wheel over the lip. Has to clamp on. Has to clamp on. Has to clamp on. Has to clamp on. Which means I feel like we have to have both wheels kind of like going along the line at the same time. Are both wheels along the lip? Dude, screw Elden Ring. This is the true ultimate Dark Souls experience. Open a fucking can. The gear needs to be interlocked, meaning with the other gear. Okay, I can manage that much. think? Either that or I already broke the goddamn... No, they do turn together. Despite, like, not actually being connected, they turn together. Did I break my fucking thing? The sharp wheel needs to be over the lid. The gear needs to be interlocked. They're not interlocking. Like, look. These gears are the opposite of interlocked, but they both turn together. Okay, I see something that's working. I think I understand. Maybe. I got like some clampage. Come on. Sharp end needs to be over the lid. Got that much. No clamp. Okay, if we can nail the clamping next. Video. How to wait, hold on. Let me just go to videos. How to use a can opener tutorial.
Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to use a can opener.
I like how one of the chapters here is proof that a can opener will open a can. I need that right now, man. I need that right now. I'm starting to doubt.
You're going to take the can opener and you're going to take the can. Now I like to hold the can in the air a little bit. I don't like to do this with the can on the counter. I like to take
He likes to hold the can in the air.
Just so I have a better grip of it. Now, if you take a look at the can opener, there are basically two wheels. Now, the goal is to use this sharp wheel and get this sharp wheel on this part of the can. You want to get the sharp wheel over the lip of the can. So, open it up, open the can opener just like that. Bring the sharp wheel over the lip of
Not gonna lie, we are doing it very differently.
Squeeze it tightly until it clamps onto the can, just like that.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
And the sharp wheel is over the lip.
Dude, can is done for.
Clamping onto the can.
I am the can opener. I am the can opener.
Just like that. Now I will be
Yes. Yes. The can is opening.
the can in the air off the counter.
Turn the lever. The can is opening.
Just like that. And as you can see,
Yes.
it is working its way around the can and it is opening.
Sir,
So just keep turning
we
the
have
lever,
done the impossible.
turning it, and as you can see, it will continue to open the can. And I'm close to the end, so I'm just going to give it a few
Kinda like not
one more turn, and it should be finished.
turning too much,
Just
though.
like that. And just as you heard, I have opened the can using a can opener. I'm just going to take the can opener, put it to the side.
Go look,
Just
it
to
bleeds.
prove to you,
It
you can see here
bleeds.
that I have,
We're successful.
completely removed the lid. And that's basically it. In this video, I have shown you how to use a can opener. It's a really simple process, and I have walked you through it with step-by-step instructions. Basically, all that you have to do is take the can opener and clamp it.
Oh my god,
onto
yeah.
the can
Oh ho ho.
properly.
It's opening.
The two
It's
wheels
opening.
are clamped onto the can, and then just turn the lever. And as you see, when I turn the lever, it turns the wheels. And that's all I have for you today.
Fucking legend.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Barton. The can is open. The can is open. But it's kind of like tilted downwards. How do I get... Hold on, we use a fork. Fellas, the can is open. Never before seen speed run, first attempt can opening. Once I was asking Google how to make mashed potatoes. Fair enough, bro, fair enough. I don't know how to make mashed potatoes either. I assume that you squish the potatoes. That's about as far as I could get. The sauce is delicious. The noodles are falling out of the bowl. I'm bringing the bowl over. You made pudding in the microwave in a cup. Oh, word. Now we're pouring the garlic tomato sauce out of the bowl into the pasta. Then we will be mixing this using our mixing powers. Very wise. The beer made me gaseous, bro. I feel that. Beer do be doing that. I wish the mailman was here with my diazepam. No mail. Instead, we just have gaseous beer. Stirred up hot. I'm gonna go tomorrow. Work. Stop drinking beer, bro. You're gonna fart on her. No, same thing happened to me though. I relate. Can be like that. You just be vibing. You're too drunk. Or whatever it is that you took that's making you fart. And then you fart. And you're like, shit, I'm sorry, babe. Farted. Hold on, I'm gonna get your message in a second. I'm just gonna like chop this sausage up real quick. Sausage. Into the pan it goes. In chemical school, we didn't talk. This time I complimented her on her IG on her story. Word. That's all it takes. Two sausage. Just like a chemistry babe though. It's kind of sick. She told me it's okay, but I was still ashamed. Aw. It'd be like that. Society really makes you feel like doing anything like involving your like primary urges is bad. We made food. No, I can still see your messages. You're good. I think. Nope. I had to switch it to all messages. Oh wait, well if we're talking about fart fuck up, one time the girl was on top of me and she was going so hard I farted during. It happens. It happens. It's very natural. Yeah, I had to switch it to all messages. You figure it would do that automatically for me, considering I'm like the fucking streamer. It actually happens, man. Okay, this beer is like cold. It's in the fridge, so it's harder to open. So I'm gonna have to crack a warm one open for the meantime while waiting for the other beer. Whilst we wait for the mailman. How do I put it? I just like crack them open with my bare hands. When they're cold, it's kind of hard. I can crack them open when they're at warm room temperature. I cannot crack them open when they're at when they're cold. Interesting. It is okay indeed. It's only 4. The microwave says it's 6. Oh yeah, I guess some people in Czech Republic do it with their teeth. Yeah, I've seen that. People here do it with their teeth as well. I know my cousin could do it with just his thumb, which is like, he's like a bodybuilder. Where is the mailman? Czech Republic. Czech Republic. Got it. You'd see it and you'd think it's like complicated. This is how it looks. I'm gonna personally start a fight with the mailman. Jetcha. You don't like that. Oh. I thought if anyone Czechia, it would be Czechia. The boomers get flatter when you call it Czechoslovakia. Word. Use more salt. They're still living in the olden days. Thank you. You as well. You're gonna make a popcorn? Hell yeah. So many things were conquered today. We defeated the beast, the can opener, hardest Elden Ring boss. Next boss, the mailman. Ugh. Feels good to eat. I made way more food than I could possibly eat, which is good because then I'll have a meal for later. Yesterday I only made the 2 sausages, and I ate them both, and I was like, no more food. And I got hungry at like 4 in the morning, and I was like, I'd have to cook. This time, we were ahead of ourselves. Three sausages and hella pasta. I'm having a little bit of like acid reflux. Acid in my darn esophagus. So it sucks. I'm showing my friend the pasta. A triumphant accomplishment. Is that the sound of the mailman? See you, Martin. Have a wonderful day. Should be. Not quite so lucky. Well, not really doing anything right now. Might as well call it clutch too. Thank you all for watching. We successfully made pasta. Pretty awesome. And yeah. Have a wonderful day. I love you all.